everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I thought I would film a sort of 10 tips on how to maintain and live a healthier and happier lifestyle. So the reason why I wanted to come on here today and share this with you is just because I've been making some really big changes in my life recently, and I wanted you all to I wanted to share these with you in case that maybe you needed some encouragement and inspiration to kind of make these changes for your life. And these are just some of the most kind of important tips for myself, and they may be important to you too. So if you like the sound of this intro and this video, then please keep watching and I hope you enjoy. So the first thing that I would say to lead a healthier, definitely healthier lifestyle is to always stay hydrated. Staying hydrated and drinking plenty of water, at least 2 litres of water a day, is super important, extremely vital, just because it has so many different health benefits. For me, when I was younger, it's such a cliche, everybody used to say, please drink as much water as you can. I used to always think, what on earth are you talking about? How on earth has got anything to do with your skin? But it does, truly, just because as I've got older, I love tea and I'll drink that happily every single day. But I feel like as I've got older, I've drunken a lot more water, and I've seen the benefits of it with my skin, just mainly my skin, just because it kind of clears your pores out. And you've got to think about it logically, your whole body is made up of water, so when you sweat water out of your pores, etc. So it's it only makes sense to kind of give back to your body in by drinking as much water as you probably should be. But yeah, and also I think it has something to do with your your mental health as well, just because when you look in the mirror and you can see that your skin looks great, you see that the health benefits that water is kind of giving your skin, it makes you instantly feel great about yourself as well, because you can see yourself looking good, and you know that by doing that you're going to feel great. And I think they all contribute to each other, they combine very well together. And like I said, I'm a super into tea. My whole body is probably filled up with tea, it's so bad, but that's my guilty pleasure. I love a cup of tea. Although I don't have any sugar in it, I literally just have skimmed milk, but I just really enjoy it. But recently I've just bought myself this kind of water bottle offline from the range. I think it was about £1.99. It says Active Sport on it, and it's kind of in this corally kind of pink colour, very pretty. It also flips up at the top and has this little bit here where you drink out of. And it's just, hopefully this will encourage me to drink a lot more water. I know it seems a bit sad, I'm getting excited over a bottle, but there we go. So the next thing is getting enough sleep. One of the main facts that a lot of professional people say, experts say, is make sure you're getting at least 8 hours sleep a night. Sorry, yeah, I just needed to kind of see where my dog was. Yeah, so one of the main facts they say is making sure that you get 8 hours sleep a night. For me, obviously at this time in in life, it's very difficult to have a good sleeping routine, just because it's all up in the air at the moment. I've not got work, there's no structure in my life, there's no routine, so it's very hard to kind of maintain that sleeping pattern. My sleeping habits at the moment are awful. I'd be going to sleep at like 3 o'clock in the morning, getting up at 6. I'd be knackered, have some breakfast, go back to sleep, and then I'd be napping all day throughout the day, and I'd be absolutely exhausted. So and then and then sometimes I would be getting like 15 hours sleep a night. And obviously as you can kind of tell, it goes from one extreme to the other. It goes from 3 hours sleep to 15 hours sleep, and it's just awful. It's not healthy at all. But yeah, as soon as everything goes back to normal, the happier I'm sure I will be, with some structure. And yeah, so hopefully everything goes back to normal very soon. The next thing I would say is eat cleaner. For me, my weight has always fluctuated. I've got a partner, I've been with him for about 3 years now, and when I met him I was about a size 6 to 8. We always used to go out for ice cream, go out clubbing, drinking, you know, going out for food, breakfast, takeaways indoors, and all the time, continuously. And obviously when you're in a new relationship, it's fun. You go out, you know, you do things together. It's really, really lovely, and you go out on date nights. But it was about a year into that I started noticing really kind of bad habits and changes in my weight, and I wasn't happy. I was getting out of breath walking up the hill. It was just awful. And obviously going from a size 6 to 8 to now I'm like a size 12, and it doesn't make me happy at all. I'm not saying that a size 12 isn't healthy on some people, because I'm sure it is. Whatever size you are, if you're happy, that's absolutely fine and that's great for you. But as a person, for me, it's not, just because I don't recognise myself being the size that I am. And yeah, just making sure that, you know, so obviously, like I said at the beginning of this video, I've been making some pretty big changes throughout, you know, throughout quarantine. Although it is a very sad time, there is some positives that I have taken from it, which is kind of, it's given me more time to eat cleaner and focus on making sure that I'm preparing meals every single day. I'm staying hydrated, I'm exercising, and I'm you know, I'm giving more time to making sure that I'm leading a healthier lifestyle. So yeah, just, and also eating cleaner can have an effect on your physical and mental health, just because, you know, when you look great, you feel great. And you know, when you see the health, and when you see the health benefits and you feel them like physically inside, and you see them, it makes you kind of want to stay on that path and stay motivated and determined to make sure that you carry it through. So yeah, that's that point. The next one is to always make sure that you have some you time. Whether that be have a bath, you know, sit in a bath and have your candles on, or, you know, have your favourite kind of bath soak, or your face mask on, or doing your tan. Like, my favourite thing is to always do my tan. I love being tanned, and it just makes me happy. It makes me feel healthier. I love that kind of glow on my skin. And whenever I do it, I always feel like a happier person. It's just my sort of me time to be able to just, you know, just feel good in myself. Whatever yours is, like I said, I gave you some points there. Whether it have a bath and just have, you know, have a relaxing time, put a face mask on, paint your nails, you know, just something like that. I think it's always important to be able to do that, and just to find some time to just be by yourself. Another thing is just, you know, find time to, you know, do what makes you happy. Like, for me, you know, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I never, you know, I was going to start a channel with my partner. I think we will be starting one very, very soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Very excited myself. But yeah, it's just to always make sure that you do something that makes you happy. So for me, I, you know, I never really kind of thought about doing a YouTube by myself, but like I said, during this lockdown, it's opened so many doors and allowed me so many opportunities to actually do things and do something that actually I love. And this is something that I've recently kind of done, and I absolutely love it. And I love making videos. I love connecting with you all. I think you're all amazing, beautiful people who have supported me so like unconditionally, and it's just been so lovely to feel and just receive that so much love and support, and I love it. And you're all so lovely, and it really kind of has touched my heart that you're all just so supportive and really kind of leave me such lovely comments, and you send me messages that are just amazing, and I really appreciate every single one of you. But yeah, so YouTube has just been something that I have absolutely loved doing. And I always used to get asked, what's your hobby? And I always used to say, oh, I don't have one, you know, I've never really had a hobby. But now it's like, I can honestly say, this is my hobby. I absolutely love it. It makes me happy. I love editing. I never get bored of it. Um, sometimes I'll be editing for about 5 hours, and I'll just literally, yeah, it'll be frustrating to kind of do it because it keeps going wrong or something, but I just get on with it and I absolutely love it. And yeah, so I think it's just always important to make sure that you're doing something that you enjoy, because as long as you're doing something that you enjoy, I think you're winning. And also, I think it's also important to make sure that you realise that, you'll go through things in your life and you won't always enjoy everything, whether it be a job, but, I'm very guilty of kind of moving on to the next thing. I jump from thing to thing like a jobs I'm really guilty of kind of jumping from, just because, I don't know, something will kind of throw me off, or I don't know, but I feel so much better as a person. I feel more positive. I feel ready to kind of take on something, and YouTube is definitely something I know I'll be sticking to because I just love it so much. And I was so nervous when I first started, but I feel like I've flourished, and I'm feel like I'm thriving through it. I love it, and I feel like it's a different video every time. I feel like I'm learning something different, and it's just amazing to be able to do this and connect with you all. The next thing I would say is, obviously during lockdown it's impossible to really go out and do things, but one thing I would say is just make sure you get some fresh air every day, just because I don't think there's anything normal about life at the moment, but just being able to go out, even if it's for like 15 minutes a day, just have a walk, take your dog for a walk, just go out and just, or sit down somewhere, sit on a bench and just relax and just take what you can, take whatever positive you can from all the situation that's happened at the moment, and just go out and just get some form of normality, get the feel for it, and just be appreciative that you are still here, and although it's hard at the moment, it will be back to normal pretty soon. And yeah, and just make sure that you appreciate and take it all in. But yeah, and also I would say is make sure that you're connecting with friends. Again, this is to do with the quarantine. It's impossible to see people at the moment. It's so hard, and it's very, very worrying. But I message my friends like every couple of days. I call my sister every day. I make sure that I connect with my parents and making sure they're very well. And just, yeah, I think it's just normal. I think it's just not normal, sorry. I think it's just so important to be able to, I'm very close to my sister, and I miss her and my niece very much, and I miss my other sister and my nephew, and it's just very, very hard to, see them, obviously for obvious reasons, but it's something that, you need to kind of look at the big picture and realise that, you know, you it's such a difficult time, and I'd rather be away from them for however many months, for a lifetime of seeing them and, spending time with them and creating lovely memories. And, and that's the way I think that's the way that people must look at it. Also, try new things. I know it's tricky at the moment to be able to do things, go out and stuff, but when all this is over, I think trying new things and meeting new people as well is so important, because I feel like as soon as you sort of start to step out of your comfort zone, you start to, you start to build confidence, you start to, it kind of gives you that new buzz of life. And I think it's just amazing to be able to try something new and have that opportunity, whatever it might be, whether it be a job, whether it be a new friendship, whether it be a new hobby. And for me, it's YouTube. I'm a very anxious person, so when I first started this, I was extremely nervous. I didn't know what was going to come of it. I'm even shocked that I've got like nearly like 100 subscribers. I know there are plenty of people out there who've got more, but for me that is like my biggest achievement. I think that's amazing that so many people have subscribed. And this is something that I'm super, super utterly proud of, just because I never could see myself doing it on my own. So this is definitely something that I've gone out of my comfort zone with, and I am very happy that I have done this, just because I feel like I've learned so much and I've built like a massive amount of confidence doing this, and I'm just super happy that I took that leap and I've done it. So, and the last thing, the 10th point, is to always stay positive and be accepting of things. Staying positive can be very hard during this time as well, and me as a person, like I said, I worry about a lot of stuff, so I do naturally kind of think negatively about sort of a lot of stuff. But I am, you know, I've been starting to try and look for a positive in every single thing, and I think, you know, whether whether you're watching this now and you kind of can relate to that and you want to make positive changes, then I hope you do, because it's so important, and it just gives you a new sort of, it just gives you a new kind of outlook on life, and it makes you appreciate things that you actually have rather than what you haven't got. And just always be accepting of what is to happen, what's meant to be, because I feel like whatever happens in life, you know, there's always a reason, and I feel like it's so important to be accepting of that, and just, you know, try and find a positive. I feel like they both work well together. Just try and find a positive for everything that happens, and just, yeah, and just go from there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm aware that it was quite a long video. I was thinking about what to sort of film, and this is something that, you know, I've been kind of making changes, you know, within my life, and I, rather than make up something that, you know, just for the sake of making a YouTube video, I genuinely wanted to do stuff that, you know, and all my videos are genuinely stuff that I enjoy, and then none of them are kind of made up, then none of them are, you know, they're not false at all, they're all me. And this is something that a lot of you might not enjoy, but hopefully you do. But it's something that it really is, it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to my heart, just because it's something that I've been practicing lately, and really trying to get in touch with, just with myself and my you know, my health, and just my happiness, and it all contributes to it, and I hope that it all contributes to your health and happiness too. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe please, and please follow me on my Instagram. I will link it in the description box below. It's Alicia_Villiers. And yeah, I hope you're all staying safe again, and I'll see you maybe in a couple of days or maybe a week, and I will be back with something really exciting, and whether it be a makeup look or maybe another one similar to this. And please let me know in the comments below what you would like to see, and I would be very happy to film that. So yeah, thank you again for watching.